Another question is, would everybody support an amendment that if the governor's position becomes vacant, that the Senate president becomes the governor and then get on with it? Or, to add to the question, acting Governor Tomlin has suggested that we elect a lieutenant governor who would then become governor. Is one of these solutions relatively simple and something that's likely to happen to solve the problem?
I think we need to find a solution, and those are two credible alternatives. Whether that's where we end up or not, I don't know. But the fact is, we clearly need to find a resolution so this does not happen.
I think that the solution of having the Senate president become governor, and if he chooses not to become governor, which is very possible, because there are people who just want to be Senate president, they don't want to be governor, that at that point then it falls to the Speaker of the House of Delegates, and then perhaps to cabinet members in the order of their creation. So the Secretary of State, Secretary, the State Treasurer, etc. Because this is a tremendous waste of time and money. This election is absolutely useless, in my opinion. I mean, it does nothing to advance anything except to spend large amounts of money, and whoever gets elected doesn't even really have the benefit of incumbency because they're going to serve for a year. And Earl Ray, I suppose, if Earl Ray is, and I actually think Earl Ray probably will be elected, but that probably helps him because he will have been governor for 2 years. But anybody else, it doesn't do anything because the big players aren't going to be in this election. No big player is going to be part of this election.
Dr. McCown, you're shaking your head in disagreement.
I respectfully disagree. I think that someone that's going to hold the governorship of a state absolutely has to be sanctioned by the people. We're worried about spending money. I think legitimacy is a worthy cause. And I think right now, I mean, you asked about how this should be done. I actually think we should go with an elected lieutenant governor just to avoid this kind of separation of power dilemma in future times.
I think the best suggestion was raised by, or proposal was raised by Delegate John Doyle, who said, of course, we're a small state, so we don't need a lieutenant governor making 80, 90, 100,000 and having basically no responsibilities. So his proposal was that the governor and lieutenant governor would run in tandem, as they do in many states, and then the lieutenant governor would be appointed to a cabinet level position, say Secretary of Administration, Secretary of Commerce, and that seems like the most logical solution.